Hey guys, have you ever felt like you're speaking a different language when it comes to understanding women? You try to be a good guy, you offer compliments, maybe you even pull out chairs, but you still feel like you're missing something, some hidden key to unlocking genuine attraction and deeper connection. What if I told you there are things women deeply desire, things that can make you stand out from nearly every other guy they meet, but they will almost never ask you for them directly? In this article, I'm going to pull back the curtain and reveal 7 powerful things women secretly crave, things that the vast majority of men completely overlook. Mastering these isn't about playing games. It's about understanding female psychology and showing up as a man who is genuinely attractive on a deeper level. Stick with me until the end, and you'll learn the secrets that can help you build incredible chemistry and stand out in the best possible way. Before we dive into these game-changing secrets, do me a favor and hit that like button if you're ready to finally understand what women really want. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We're all about giving you the tools to become the most confident and attractive version of yourself. Also, drop a comment below right now and tell me, what's one thing you've always found confusing about women? Your questions help guide future content. Now, let's unlock her desire. Number 1, be unpredictable. Break the monotony spell. Let's be honest, predictability can be the death of passion. If a woman can predict your every text, your every move, your every date idea, the excitement quickly fades. A truly captivating man isn't erratic or unreliable, but he has a spark of spontaneity, an element of delightful surprise that keeps her guessing and engaged. Why women crave it? Life can be routine. Work, chores, daily responsibilities. It's easy to fall into a predictable pattern. Women are drawn to men who can break that pattern, who introduce new experiences and unexpected moments that make life feel more vibrant and exciting. It shows you're not afraid to step outside the box, and that being with you is an adventure. Why 99% of men miss this? Most guys, once they get comfortable, settle into a routine. They stop putting in the effort to plan unique dates. Their conversations become repetitive, and they stop introducing new elements into the interaction. They think consistency means always doing the same thing, when true attraction thrives on a blend of consistency and exciting novelty. Actionable tips. Don't always suggest the same restaurant. Plan a surprise date night, doing something completely out of the blue, a pottery class, a visit to a quirky museum, a last-minute road trip to a nearby town. Send an unexpected funny meme or a thoughtful article instead of standard good morning text. Slightly vary your communication style. Sometimes be quick to respond, other times let a little space build. Show her that being with you means interesting things are always possible. Number 2, learn to listen actively. Truly hear her world. Most guys hear women. They process the sounds, maybe even nod along. But very few actively listen. There's a massive difference. Active listening involves truly focusing on what she's saying, understanding her emotions, remembering details, and engaging with her thoughts and feelings. Why women crave it. Women often process and connect by talking. Being genuinely listened to makes them feel validated, respected, and understood on a deep level. When you truly hear her, her mind subconsciously links those positive feelings to you. It builds trust and a sense of intimacy that passive listening can never achieve. Why 99% of men miss this? Most men listen passively. They're often formulating their response while she's still talking, getting distracted by their phones or surroundings, or only half listening because the topic doesn't fully interest them. They miss the subtle cues and the emotional depth behind her words, leaving the woman feeling unheard and disconnected. Actionable tips. Put away distractions when she's talking. Maintain genuine eye contact. Nod and use verbal affirmations like, "I hear you," or "that makes sense." Ask open-ended questions that encourage her to elaborate. How did that make you feel? Summarize what she's told you to show you've been paying attention. So, if I understand correctly, you're saying, practice being fully present in the conversation. Number 3, don't be overly respectful. Embrace your confident edge. Now, let's clarify. Respect is absolutely fundamental. But there's a critical difference between being respectful and being overly respectful to the point of being submissive or putting her on a pedestal. Many men get stuck in the nice guy zone, treating a woman they desire like a fragile object or even like a sister or mother figure, fearing that any hint of boldness or playful challenge will scare her away. Why women crave a confident edge. While women want a man who is kind and respectful, they're often deeply attracted to confidence, a bit of playful swagger, and a man who isn't afraid to show his interests and desires in a non-creepy way. Being overly respectful can sometimes signal a lack of confidence or romantic/sexual intent, pigeonholing you into the friend zone. Women are drawn to a man who has a backbone and isn't afraid to be himself, even if that includes a bit of playful teasing or bold honesty. Why 99% of men miss this? The fear of rejection or being seen as creepy leads many men to be overly cautious. They're afraid to tease, afraid to escalate touch, afraid to express their interest directly or playfully. They prioritize being nice over being genuinely attractive and confident. Actionable tips. Learn the art of playful teasing. Make sure it's lighthearted and never mean-spirited. You're teasing her behavior, not her character. Use confident body language and eye contact. Don't be afraid to disagree with her respectfully. Initiate playful, non-invasive physical touch at appropriate moments. A light touch on the arm during laughter, a brief hand touch. Show your confidence and interest through your actions, not just by being overly agreeable. Number 4, dress well. Signal high value and self-respect. This isn't about wearing designer clothes or following fleeting fashion trends. It's about presenting yourself in a way that shows you have self-respect and you put effort into your appearance. A well-dressed man signals confidence, attention to detail, and a higher perceived value. Why women crave it. Women typically invest time and effort into their own appearance. Their hair, makeup, clothes, grooming. When a man also takes pride in how he looks, it shows he values himself and the impression he makes. It's a nonverbal communication of confidence and success. It also shows he respects her and the effort she put into getting ready for him. Why 99% of men miss this. Many men are simply lazy when it comes to their style. They wear ill-fitting clothes, don't pay attention to current trends, even classic ones, or show up to dates looking like they just rolled out of bed. They underestimate the power of visual presentation in initial and ongoing attraction. Actionable tips. Pay attention how your clothes fit. Tailoring can make a huge difference. Invest in quality basics rather than cheap, trendy items. Ensure your clothes are clean, ironed, and in good repair. Pay attention to grooming, your hair, nails, and scent. Dress appropriately for the occasion. Think of your style as a reflection of your self-respect and confidence. Number 5, be in control, lead with confidence. Women are often attracted to a man who has a sense of direction and is capable of taking a lead in social situations and in a relationship. This doesn't mean being bossy or controlling her, but rather being confident in making decisions, suggesting plans, and navigating situations smoothly. Why women crave it. A man who is decisive and takes charge conveys strength, stability, and competence. It creates a sense of security and allows the woman to relax and enjoy the experience without having to manage every detail. It's an attractive display of masculine energy. Why 99% of men miss this. Many men are passive decision makers. They constantly ask, where do you want to go? What do you want to eat? What should we do? This can come across as indecisiveness or a lack of confidence. Others are afraid of making the wrong decision, so they defer constantly. Actionable tips. Have a plan, even a flexible one. When you ask her out, suggest specific places or activities instead of vague options. When you arrive at a venue, confidently choose a table or spot. Be assertive in conversations and express your opinions clearly. Show that you can confidently navigate the world and make decisions. Number 6, oral sex. Prioritize her pleasure unreservedly. This is the one that many men might find surprising or perhaps uncomfortable to talk about, but it's a significant factor for many women. While women value the entirety of the sexual experience, many secretly crave a partner who is genuinely enthusiastic about and skilled at performing oral sex, focusing on her pleasure without rushing or making it feel like a chore. Why women crave it. For many women, dedicated and attentive oral pleasure is a powerful way to build intimacy and reach orgasm. When a man approaches this act with genuine enthusiasm and focuses on her satisfaction, it makes her feel deeply desired, valued, and prioritized in the most intimate way. It's an act of giving that is incredibly powerful. Why 99% of men miss this? Some men might neglect oral sex, rush through it, or make it clear they see it only as a warm-up for intercourse. This lack of focus on her pleasure or perceived reluctance can leave a woman feeling unsatisfied and less connected during intimacy. Actionable tips: approach oral sex with genuine enthusiasm and a focus on her pleasure. Take your time. Communicate verbally or by reading her body language to understand what she likes. Don't be afraid to explore and find out what feels good for her. Let her feel that her pleasure is a priority for you. Number 7, say no, build boundaries and value. This might seem counterintuitive, especially after talking about pleasing women, but learning to say no is incredibly attractive. Women often subconsciously test men to see if they have boundaries and a sense of self-worth. A man who always says yes, who constantly bends over backward to please, can quickly become a doormat, and that's rarely attractive long-term. Why women crave a man with boundaries? A man who knows his value, prioritizes his own life and goals, and isn't afraid to politely decline requests that cross his boundaries or inconvenience him shows self-respect and strength of character. This scarcity of complete availability makes him appear higher value, like a diamond, which is precious because it's rare. Why 99% of men miss this? Many men fear that saying no will lead to rejection or make the woman lose interest. They prioritize her potential approval over their own needs and boundaries, inadvertently signaling lower value. Actionable tips: understand your own boundaries and priorities. It's okay to be helpful and generous, but not at the expense of your own well-being, time, or values. Politely decline requests that don't align with your priorities. Show that you have your own life, your own goals, and that while you value her, your world doesn't revolve solely around her whims. This isn't about being difficult. It's about having a strong sense of self. There you have it. 7 powerful things women secretly crave that most men completely miss. By understanding and implementing these principles, being unpredictable, listening actively, having a confident edge, dressing well, taking control, prioritizing her pleasure, and knowing when to say no, you position yourself in that rare 1% of men who truly understand how to unlock a woman's desire and build meaningful, passionate connections. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 things surprise you the most, or which one do you feel is the most challenging? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights are valuable to this community. If you found this article helpful and believe it can benefit other men, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our future content designed to help you become the best version of yourself. Don't let this knowledge just sit here. Share this article with your friends who you think would benefit from understanding what women really want. Choose one of these 7 points and commit to actively practicing it in your interactions this week. See what kind of difference it makes. And if you're looking for a place to connect with other men who are working on these skills and share your journey, consider joining our exclusive online community. You'll find a link in the description. Thank you so much for reading and being a part of our community. I truly appreciate your support, and I'm excited to continue sharing powerful insights with you. Until next time, stay confident, stay aware, and start implementing these secrets.